and Tobago. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Sharon.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Making sure that
Yes.
everything is A-OK
Yeah,
here.
A-OK indeed.
A-OK?
Yeah, super A-OK right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful.
All right, so here we are again, 622-4911. Welcome to Connect with Sharon. It was raining a while ago. Is it still raining?
It might be because there were some intermittent showers, but there was a heavy one in Maraval. Came down quite heavily. I got wet as well. It felt good though.
Okay, yeah, of course. It's such a relief. A lot
Yes.
of people have been asking now for the rain.
Well, we're in April. April showers. It's April 1st, so boom, one time.
Yeah.
No wasting time with that weather.
Indeed. Happy month to everybody.
Yeah.
And for
Early
Roman
call coming in
Catholics,
here,
it's a
though.
very serious week for all of us. Yeah, Easter Triduum and so on. Today is the day, and we call Spy Wednesday. Yeah, that's that. So it's really all these things are very, very integrated into our faith and our belief in the Catholic
Correct.
Church, and it's a very meaningful Holy Week so far. Hello, good afternoon to you. Okay, go ahead. Just take the volume right off, please.
Take off the volume there from the...
Yes, just
Hello,
do that.
hello.
Yes, go
Miss
ahead.
Sharon?
You're on.
I'm calling concerning something. I have mentioned to you this already. Some disablement money from the NIB.
Okay.
Since January last year, they stopped my money. I went to the bank. I went on 3 occasions to them. I talked to you about this already.
Okay.
It's nearly 16 years I collecting this money. Look, when Easter weekend, long weekend, everybody looking, I disabled. I'm visually impaired. Why they doing my this stuff? I looking forward for my little money to survive. I live in an HGT apartment.
All right.
No money.
So you haven't gotten it. You were getting it all before?
Huh?
You were getting the payments before?
17 years I've been receiving that money
All right, and
every month.
All right, and since last year it ceased, right? January last year.
No, since December last year it stopped.
Okay, December last year. Okay, all right. Ceased
I
December
went
last
on
year.
many occasions. They told me they sent it for a medical review.
And that hasn't come up yet? Has not completed yet?
No, ma'am. This is what getting me.
Okay, just give me your first name. You said we spoke before. What's your first name? Just your first name.
My first name? You did a matter for me already. Evans.
Okay, it's all right. I think
I could give you my whole name.
No,
now.
not on air. Don't do that at all. It's to protect you also. But Evan, if you get a chance, still call off air and just leave your contact number, all right? So make it much easier. So as soon as I come off air, we'll talk some more.
Okay, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And that's what I don't understand, the delay, these long delays. And this has been going on for years and years and years. This poor gentleman said December last year it ceased. Says he was told it went for medical review. Not even a word to say, well, it's now approaching that particular desk. And that should take approximately 2 weeks. So then we will give you a call. I mean, that's how you do things, right? And talking about things being done, I need to highlight something. Remember yesterday, I was talking to the folks at the licensing office on Rice Road. Well, I want to say good afternoon to the folks at the licensing office, those who really, really do what they have to do and perform their duties well. And I was hearing from one of the persons who was having some problems there, experiencing not nice treatment, that he finally got some sort of, what should I say, help or assistance or professionalism from one of the people, a nice lady at the photography room 1. So the lady at photography room 1 who helped a gentleman this morning was so patient, while the others seemed to be so agitated and frustrated and giving and some of the utterances and things that was said to the gentleman was very unbecoming, I must say, from what I've heard. Okay, but to that nice lady in photography room 1 at the licensing office on Rice Road, I am sure you know who we're talking about, who you are. You intervened and you ignored your colleague and you continued helping this gentleman. I want to say thank you very, very much for the good service, right, and for your patience. It went a long way, so we salute you today, right? All right, so 622-4911 and out there in Barrackpore, since January 2025, this person says she applied for a senior citizens grant, was informed that all the paperwork is in order. A site visit was conducted. Up to this time, she's still seeking to get an update, but just there's nothing being told to her at all, nothing at all in terms of development and status or so. We just need you to know that it's engaging the attention of the division at this time. We have spoken to the National Director is aware, and other persons attached to the division. So they have taken note of it, and that's for you to the caller from Barrackpore. Yeah? 6224911, and Mac Shine lands up a Laventil. We know that TNTech contacted one of the residents there. We know that they are working on the matter as we speak, and it is engaging their attention. I know they are putting things in place towards having that resolved, the light bulb situation. And Country Trace out there in Point 14, where the residents were saying it was over a couple of weeks where they have been observing a TNTech line sparking. And they made several reports to the South office. No one intervened, and they called us, and we spoke with the folks at TNTech. Well, fifth intervention was undertaken. And we want to say thanks very, very much, because the people of Country Trace, Point 14, the residents there, are very grateful to you, TNTech. So thank you very much for resolving the Point 14 issue. Again, 6224911, and to the gentleman who spoke about the zebra crossing lines which were faded and so on, we have approached your borough corporation, and we will continue to have talks with them on it all towards having the matter resolved. Again, 6224911, and another caller from Barrackpore. Your matter is engaging the attention of the folks at the Trinidad and Tobago Postal Agency, that's TT Post. Your matter is engaging their attention. We have been asking one of you, the residents, to just leave your name and contact number. So if you're one of the residents from Barrackpore and you're encountering problems receiving your mail, please call us or leave actually a name and contact number so we can approach the folks at, we'll have more information to pass on to the folks at TT Post. And well done. Thanks very much to the folks at the Water and Sewerage Authority for resolving the concern out there in Aruka. The leaking line, the residents, they are quite happy. Joan, your pension issue is engaging the attention of the folks at the division. They have taken note of it and they are working on it. They have assured us that you will be contacted before the end of the day today. All right, so we're holding them to that. And out there in the Barataria area, leaking line in front of a particular residence, and that flowing water was going onto the premises there. Thanks very much to the folks at WASA for attending to that concern. Now, we are still working on a billing issue for Mrs. Mustafa out there in Bugmala Trust. That concern is engaging the attention, or is being looked into now by the folks at TNTech. And also there's someone also with an account problem, and that's Indrani. Your matter is engaging the attention of TSTT. You were talking about your phone line. You have not had service for quite a couple of months, over 6 months, and you're still receiving bills. You have been paying the bills and yet no service. TSTT has taken note. We have passed on your account number to them. We did it this morning, and they are looking into that matter. All right, and also in Debe, there we have a caller from Debe, Mr. Ali, who says he has been asking the folks at TNTech to shift a guide wire. All right, it's right in front of the entry gate to his premises, and he really would like that guide wire to move. He says he has been making this appeal for over a year and a half, but we need to get from you, Mr. Ali, some more information in terms of exactly where that light pole is. You didn't give that to us, so we need to get the light pole and the name of your street, Mr. Ali. So as soon as you get that, you can pass that on to us. Caller, you're on. Go ahead, please. Talk with us. Yes, go ahead.
Sharon,
sir,
I just spoke to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what gets them? You know what is the hardest thing about it? Tomorrow is my birthday, the 2nd of April. Thinking I will get my little hungry money, but all them MP and all them board members, everybody get a piece.
All right. Well, I understand your frustration, and I understand your pain and frustration.
Yeah.
So, but we will talk with them. Okay. So just leave that number off air for me.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
All of them still having a nice time.
All right. We got it. We understand. And we could quite understand your angst with everything else. Yeah. 6224911. And out there in Red Hill in Morva, we are told that for over 1 year, the bulbs blew. There were 2 bulbs blew. I wouldn't say exactly where in Red Hill Morva, but I'll just say light pole 150 and light pole 151. Despite submitting a number of reports and complaints to the utility, no one from TNTech ever visited. This is according to the residents. Now they're now pleading for a new bulb to be installed in the area, and they went on to give reasons, which we passed on to TNTech, which I will not repeat on air. But to those of you who've called us from a certain place in Red Hill in Morva, that concern regarding the 2 light poles, we spoke to TNTech about it, so they are well informed now, and they would investigate the matter. Once again, 622-4911. Good afternoon. You're okay. Let's try this again. 622-4911. All right. So, Melanie, we have spoken to the folks at the Arima Hospital. They will be contacting you sometime today. Welcome. Good afternoon. Please go on. We're listening.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Welcome, caller.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please. We are hearing you.
Yeah, I have an issue with my pension. Almost a year now, a month of my year. And I haven't received I guess, home visit account number been taken and nothing so far.
Okay, so what is it? So give us the details. Did you apply for the pension? Is it old age pension?
Yeah, old age pension.
All right,
yeah.
so you applied, okay? About over a year ago?
Yeah.
All right, okay. To which office?
Shagwana's office.
Shagwana's, all right. And what's happening now? They have given you any update? Tell us what's happening.
Well, I went through all the different requirements. And then the last one is the home visit. I signed up for the deposit form, the money to go to the bank, and nothing yet. No.
Was the home visit done yet?
Yeah, it was
done. Okay, so that's good. All right, so that took place. That's positive. And when was the last conversation with the folks at the Shagwana's office?
Well, they called me, but I find it's taking too long now.
And how long ago they promised to give you a call?
About 3 months now.
And nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'd like you to do is to call off air at 622-4141 and just leave your name and telephone contact. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir. All right, let's move on. 622-4911 and Harak Singh Trace, Madras Road. None of you residents, you've called us about a light pole, but you have not left your name and contact number. So any one of you out there in Harak Singh Trace, Madras Road, we just need one of you to leave your name and number, all right? So that we can pass that on to the utility. But we gave the details to them so far, and you were asking them to install a working bulb because it is over a year since you all have been making reports, or you have been calling 800 bulb, but to no avail. Yet the concern is still pending. But we gave the details, as we just told you, to the utility. But we need you to call in and leave your contact number and name so that TNTech would know exactly where they're coming to. And it's also, remember, in these times of dangerous times too, they need to know that it is a genuine complaint, a genuine concern. Hence the call for your name and contact number. Okay? 622-4911. Are we talking to the caller from Point Fortin regarding the faded zebra crossing lines? Your borough, as I told you, they are aware. Again, we're appealing to the folks from Harak Singh Trace, Madras Road, to call off air and leave a telephone contact for us. We have been trying to return a number of calls, so quite a number of you have not answered. But rest assured, we did call. We did that all morning. There's another one, Second Caledonia. I believe you are supposed to also call us off air to give us some more information so we can get this water situation resolved for you. A caller from Barrackpore, Rosha Douglas Road, a plea for more police patrols. You too, we need to get a contact number for you. And in Drani, the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex situation is being looked into as we speak. And I also believe they have someone by the name of Indra who called us regarding her son, a child. Again, dealing with the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex. Indra, I'll call you as soon as I come off air so that we can have that conversation, all right? All right, and also we are dealing with one way down in the Coconut Grove area. Now, this is terrible because they're talking about a drainage issue. They're talking about mosquitoes, stagnant water, collapsed walls of the drain. That we are looking into also, and we are working on it. Good afternoon to you. Oh, no. All right, so let's just move on to this caller from Maraval, to Florence out there in Maraval. We have indicated to the folks at TSTT about your billing problems. Those exorbitant billings, which you have been complaining about. They have taken note of it and they are investigating. Alistair also is telling us that his service has not been so good. His Internet service has not been so good, and that's a TSTT concern again. Alistair, we need to get some more details from you to call off air. And those of you who have been calling us with regard to TSTT concerns and flow concerns, we just need to get some more information from you. So feel free to call and leave your name and number off air, or call on air, provide us with some more information. And Claude out there in the Tunapuna area, you too have a TSTT concern, and that is engaging the attention of TSTT. Regina and Vashti, again, your provider. Flo needs to get some more details from you. So as soon as you provide us with that, Regina and Vashti, we can pass that on to Flo so that they can take care of your concern and have a technician come by. Now, again, there are some fallen wires, quite a number of cables hanging and lying on the roadway and hanging in between that in the St. James area. It would be really nice if someone from Kathleen Street or Bombay Street in St. James, I would like you to call the agencies first, because they're having problems finding exactly where you are, because I don't know, they're not asking questions. And it would be nice if these people from these service areas would ask for directions as to exactly where they're going. But we have already spoken to TSTT, Flo, we told you, and also Digicel. And they've all indicated that their teams were sent. So again, if it has not been done, or some of the lines are still there, it would be nice if you can call and give us a name and contact number, because we are trying to help you from our end, okay? All right, so here's some concerns, or not some really some concerns from some notices or public service announcements from the folks at WASA. Emergency mechanical repairs at Craig Hall intake continues as we speak. So Mason Hall and environs are still experiencing water woes. Pipeborne water will be back tomorrow, according to WASA, at 2 p.m. And electrical repairs at Valsain Well number 13 is ongoing, and it's affecting the pipeborne supply to those along the Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, El Dorado, St. Augustine, Gordon Street, Booster, St. John's Road, Booster, Curep, Abercrombie Street, and St. Joseph and Abercrombie Street, and Riverside Road. That's in the eastern part of Trinidad. WASA now says that water would be restored next Tuesday. Wow, that's April the 7th. Water would return at around 4 p.m. to those along the Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, St. Augustine, Abercrombie Street, Curep, Riverside Road. Next Tuesday at 4 p.m. your supply would return. And I think that's it. There's another. Okay. And we move on to just remind you, those of you who have been asking us about the recall from the Ministry of Health, it's Moringa, Rosabella Moringa capsules that is been recalled. So if you have them in your possession, stop taking them. Need more information? Call the Food and Drug Division at 217-4664, extension 13121. And those of you who purchased it here in Trinidad, please take it back to the place of purchase, and also remember to discontinue use of it. I think there's another one. Well, we've done those for you already. And Vicky, okay. So we have someone who has been calling in, and we have been trying to reach her. She's going to provide us with more information regarding the cataract program, which is free, right? Cataract surgery. So we'll try again when we come off air to get in touch with this person who is willing to give us the information from one of those agencies or institutions. And we hope to get it today so we can pass it on to you tomorrow, God willing. Yeah? And again, those of you who are missing relatives and you don't know where they are, it could very well be that they have passed on and the body is unclaimed at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex. So if you believe that your relative could, after you've checked the hospitals or you've checked the police station, you've checked everywhere, and you have not been in touch with these persons, just make a check. Just call the folks at Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex to find out at all if any patient is there, or if any patient bearing that particular name has passed on. All right, because remember, just a few more days before they dispose of the bodies, yeah, and that wouldn't really be nice at all. So you can call the folks at the complex, the medical complex, at 225-4673 or 645-3232. Talk again with you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, folks. We'll talk again. Get your concerns all together, all the information. So when you call us, you'll be able to give us as much as possible. Do take care.
Schools are not only places of learning. You see, they are spaces where students grow and sometimes face challenges that can affect their well-being. Senior school social worker with the Ministry of Education's Student Support Services Division, Mr. Soleil Dyer, explains